We often read from the first chapter of Luke's Gospel as Christmas draws near. That's because Luke is the principal source of the stories about the infancy of Jesus Christ. Luke's the only gospel with the story of the angel Gabriel announcing to Mary that she was to be the mother of the Son of God. The story of Jesus' birth in Bethlehem is also from Luke. He joins those stories with the angel's announcement to the priest Zechariah that his wife Elizabeth will bear a son, John the Baptist. And today, on the fourth Sunday of Advent, we listen to the story of Mary's visit to Elizabeth. After the angel makes his announcement to Mary, she sets out in haste to visit her cousin Elizabeth in the hill country of Judah. Both women are pregnant now. Mary pregnant with Jesus, Elizabeth with John. The two women don't see their children who are yet to be born. But Elizabeth says that when they met, the infant in my womb leaped for joy. The infants within them gave them joy. There's a hidden life within them that brings them joy. These are strong women of faith. And faith is a hidden life within that brings joy. Not understanding everything, without seeing, the two women believe, and believing they rejoice. So they show us what faith is. Without seeing, without understanding everything, faith is a hidden gift that gives us the power to believe, and belief brings rejoicing. Often in the gospel stories, simple details like this reveal their deepest meaning. That meeting of the two women is a story of faith. Faith is not knowledge that leaves you cold, or faith lifts you up. Lift up your hearts, we hear as we come together for the Eucharist. We've lifted them up to the Lord. Faith is good news. Not news from a human source, however good that source may be. Faith is news from God, beyond anything we know. Mary goes in haste to the hill country to visit her cousin Elizabeth after receiving the angel's message in haste. Another simple detail from Luke's story of Mary's visit to Elizabeth that tells us something about faith. Mary questioned the angel at his announcement, "How can this be? I do not know man." And the angel tells her simply, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you." And he gives her a sign. Your cousin Elizabeth, who's past childbearing age, has conceived a son. For nothing is impossible with God. Mary's questions don't freeze her in doubt or confusion. She goes in haste from Nazareth to visit Elizabeth, to see this sign. She hurries to see Elizabeth, to be strengthened by the sign that she finds there. They share a promise, the two of them, the promise that nothing's impossible with God. So faith tells us that nothing is impossible with God. So believe what God promises, however hidden that promise may seem. Act on those promises. Look for the signs that strengthen your faith. Share that faith with others who believe. So the visit of Mary and Elizabeth is more than a story of two people meeting. They're two people of faith. And that changes everything.